Does combine experience compare to any job interview process you've ever gone through in your life?
Well, I haven't had too many job interviews, but this is definitely over the top of what I can imagine a normal job interview would be like.
Okay, so first, where have you interviewed before for a regular job?
Well, my only real job, I picked up trash at a sawdust festival down in Orange County. So
it wasn't as intensive. There wasn't as much scrutiny as this NFL process.
yeah, no, they pretty much just took me. I think they needed help. So
All right, well, before I go to you on your combine experience, what has your Aztec career meant to you?
it's meant the world to me. It's been such a great experience. Just being with the guys every year, being with the seniors, been leading every year. It's just been a great journey.
It's a pretty easy decision to go ahead and leave San Diego State. I mean, I imagine you consulted your family in Rocky Long as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough decision. Like leaving those guys that I've been with since freshman year. It was tough, but ultimately it was best for me and my family, and I was very confident that I could play.
Why did you feel you were ready for the next level?
I've played with guys who are in the NFL now. I played against guys who are in the NFL, and I'm confident in my abilities, so I was just confident.
Before I go there, I want to ask you about one guy who's in the combine with you. You played against, and that in practice that would be Leon McFadden. Describe how those matchups went and the type of player he is.
Leon's a competitor, man. I actually played with him in high school. I was only he won't tell you this, but I was the only one who scored a touchdown on him in high school.
Come on.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he won't admit to it though. He probably threw away the tapes, but. Going up against him in college, he only got better. I thought I was bigger. I mean, I am bigger than him, and I thought I could get open, but he's always right there on your hip, and he knows those little tricks to grab and pull you without getting caught.
When I talk to different scouts, read reports about you, one thing they say is about your separation and the fact that you are a playmaker. Can you describe what that means to you?
Yeah, I think that just means creating mismatches and going up and catching the ball and be able to run after the catch and not going down with any one defender.
What are some things some things you've wanted to work on to improve your stock and improve yourself as a player?
Yeah, I think the knock on me is my run blocking, and that's always something I'm trying to get. As a tall guy, it's hard to stay low, and that's something I'm always trying to work on.
And what's your 40 time?
We'll find out on Saturday. I'm hoping to be in the 4.6s. That'd be ideal.
Is that decent for a tight end, or how much does speed matter in your position?
I think it's important. I think there's difference between 40 speed and game speed, and I feel like I have the game speed, so we'll see where my 40 speed's at.
And how many different teams have you met with?
I've met with about 10 formal interviews and a lot of informal the first day I got here.
What are some common questions that they ask of you?
They asked me what I was doing on certain plays, what this route was called, how we attack certain defenses. They're kind of concerned with the run game. Some coaches are. So they'll bring up film, and I'll kind of walk them through our schemes and how we block certain things.
The Wonderlic test, you can practice. We've all taken it. The aptitude test, you cannot practice. How strange has that process been for you?
Oh, the new test this year? Yeah, that was something else. I wasn't expecting that. It wasn't so hard at first, but it typically got harder. I don't know how you would train for that, even if I knew I had the test in front of me. So that was tough.
What's the biggest piece of advice? Listen, there's an Aztec in the draft every year. For whatever it's worth, San Diego State may not get the attention, but you had Vincent Brown, you had Ryan Lindley. What's the biggest piece of advice you've gotten from either of those guys about preparing yourself for this next level?
Ryan Lindley just told me to be confident throughout this experience and to just be confident in my abilities to be able to play. So he really told me that, and I've tried to keep my confidence.
You're not from San Diego, but you've been there for the past 3 years?
4 years.
4 years now. Maybe one of the better tight ends in the NFL is Antonio Gates. How much do you enjoy watching him versus other guys that you like to emulate in the NFL?
Yeah, he's a great athlete as well as tight end, and he has a history of basketball as well. I played basketball too, so he's a great tight end. He's done a lot in the league, so it was great watching him.
Thank you very much, and good luck, and we'll be watching out for you on draft day.
All right, thank you.